I think that the sides are now talking in a way which we find to be very constructive.
And as it stands now, there's absolutely no thought of any overt action, forceful action. This is really in a mood of conciliation.
We have been negotiating nearly non-stop for 46 hours. We don't plan on stopping now. We want to free the 17 hostages, do so as peacefully as we can, and are working ever so hard to that end.
Okay, so as you can hear, they are working on...
Can you tell me what's on those written documents, which have now been placed on the table?
Just the ideas.
Yes, we're at Cuomo headquarters right now, where Tim Russert, the governor's counselor, has just completed. Tim, could we just ask you briefly, what is the status of things at Ossining as the governor knows it now?
He just concluded a conversation with Correction Commissioner Coughlin, and we are in a situation where the prisoners and the state officials are sitting down and actually going over specific items, trying to come to a conclusion which would state that the hostages could be let free. We are in a situation where we are hopeful, but excuse me. We are at a point where we will continue to negotiate as long as we have to reach an ultimate and successful conclusion.
How direct is the governor's involvement now?
The governor has been speaking with Commissioner Coughlin every 20 minutes for the last 48 hours. And his last conversation was about 15 minutes in length.
You indicate the list of grievances or demands at this point is seen as favorable.
We have said that we will not decide upon or respond to the list of grievances until the hostages are free. That is our situation. I have to go back in.
Yeah, go ahead.
I've lost. Yes, Louis, we're in the governor's office suite on the 57th floor of number 2 World Trade Center, where Councilor Tim Russert has just briefed us on the latest exchange of information the governor has had from Ossining. He has been in constant communication since this hostage situation began on Saturday evening with the superintendent of prisons, who is the chief negotiator on the scene. They concluded a phone call just a short while ago, and we're told that they have exchanged a written document now from the inmates, and they see that as a very favorable sign. The negotiations have been continuing. The governor himself had offered to go to the prison early on, but it was decided that the corrections handle the negotiations. The governor